Ever found yourself wondering, is she really into me or am I just imagining it? It's a question every guy has asked himself at some point. We see a woman, we feel that spark, but then doubt creeps in. Are we misreading her signals? Here's the truth. Women communicate in a language far more subtle than ours. A language of nuanced gestures, fleeting glances, and unspoken invitations. Today, we're going to decode that language together. We're going to explore 5 hidden signs that she's not just interested, she's ready for things to go further. And we're going to do it through a stoic lens, because attraction, like all things in life, is best navigated with a calm mind and a discerning eye. Let's talk about the power of touch. Touch is one of the most fundamental ways humans communicate, often conveying more than words ever could. It's a universal language that transcends cultural and linguistic barriers, and when a woman initiates touch, it can be a profound indicator of her feelings. A woman's touch is a powerful indicator of her comfort level and interest. It's her way of expressing a connection, a subtle yet significant gesture that speaks volumes about her intentions. It's a way for her to test the waters, to see how you respond, to build a connection that goes beyond words. This touch can be a gentle caress, a playful tap, or even a lingering hand on your arm. Each touch carries its own meaning and intention. Now, I know what you're thinking. Matthew, how do I tell the difference between friendly touch and flirty touch? This is a common question, and the answer lies in the context and the subtleties of her actions. That's where your stoic observation skills come in. Pay attention to the frequency and the nature of her touches. Is she finding excuses to touch you? Are her touches lingering just a bit longer than usual? These are clues that can help you decipher her intentions. A woman who's interested will find ways to touch you that linger just a second longer than normal. It's in these moments that her true feelings are often revealed. A touch that lingers is a touch that speaks of desire and interest. A brush of her hand on your arm during a joke, a light touch that seems to say, "I'm here and I'm interested in you." A playful tap on your shoulder, a gesture that combines both affection and a sense of fun. Her leg grazing yours under the table. These are not accidents, gentlemen. These are deliberate actions meant to create a physical connection. These are deliberate acts designed to gauge your reaction. She wants to see how you respond, to understand if you feel the same way. And how should a stoic man respond? With composure. It's important to remain calm and collected, showing that you're comfortable with her touch. Don't flinch away from her touch, but don't get overly excited either. Your response should be measured, indicating that you appreciate her gesture without being overwhelmed by it. Acknowledge her touch with a smile, with continued eye contact, and with a calm demeanor that shows you're confident and in control. With a calm confidence that shows you're not intimidated by her advances. This balance of restraint and acknowledgement is key. Remember, restraint doesn't equal blindness. You're aware of her touch and you understand its significance. See her touch for what it is, a powerful sign of her desire. Recognize it, appreciate it, and respond with the confidence of a stoic man who knows his worth. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and nowhere is that truer than in the game of attraction. When two people lock eyes, it's as if the world around them fades away, leaving just the two of them in a bubble of connection. Prolonged eye contact is a potent cocktail of vulnerability and desire. It's a silent language that speaks louder than words, conveying emotions that are often too complex to articulate. When a woman holds your gaze for longer than usual, she's not just seeing you, she's inviting you to see her. This act of holding eye contact is a way of opening up, of letting you into her world. She's creating a moment of intimacy, a silent dialogue that speaks volumes. In that moment, words become unnecessary because the eyes are doing all the talking. And let's be clear, holding someone's gaze triggers a cascade of chemical reactions in the brain. This isn't just poetic, it's scientific. The brain releases oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, which fosters a sense of bonding and trust. Dopamine, the feel-good hormone, floods her system, creating a pleasurable association with you. This chemical cocktail makes the experience of holding eye contact not just emotionally rewarding, but also physically pleasurable. But here's the stoic approach. Meet her gaze with an unwavering yet gentle confidence. Confidence is key, but it must be balanced with warmth and approachability. Don't stare her down like a predator. That's not what we're going for. Instead, think of it as a dance, a mutual exchange of energy and emotion. Instead, hold her gaze with a calm intensity, a quiet acknowledgement of the connection you're both feeling. This is about being present, about truly seeing and being seen. Let your eyes reflect the depth of your interest, but avoid turning it into a staring contest. The goal is to create a moment of shared understanding, not to make the other person uncomfortable. Remember, true confidence lies in your ability to be present in the moment, to meet her gaze without fear or insecurity. It's about being genuine, about letting your guard down and allowing a real connection to form. So next time you find yourself locking eyes with someone special, embrace the moment. Let your eyes do the talking and see where the journey takes you. Chapter 3. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. Laughter is the soundtrack to connection. It's a universal sign of comfort, a way of saying, I get you, I like you, I enjoy being around you. Now, I'm not saying every woman who laughs at your jokes wants to sleep with you. But when a woman consistently laughs at your jokes, even the ones that wouldn't make a 5-year-old chuckle, it's a strong indicator that she's highly attuned to you. She's looking for ways to connect, to build rapport, to show you that she enjoys your company. And let's be honest, gentlemen, there's a certain charm in a woman who appreciates our humor, even when it's a little rough around the edges. The stoic approach to her laughter. Accept it with grace, not ego. Don't let it inflate your sense of self-importance. Instead, see it for what it is. A beautiful expression of connection, a sign that she's enjoying your presence. Chapter 4. She mirrors your body language. Mirroring is one of the most fascinating aspects of human interaction. It's a subconscious way of building rapport, of saying, we're on the same wavelength. When a woman is attracted to you, she'll often unconsciously mirror your body language. If you lean in, she leans in. If you take a sip of your drink, she takes a sip of hers. These subtle movements are not deliberate actions. They're a primal instinct, a way of fostering connection and building intimacy. And the more in sync your body language is, the stronger the unspoken bond between you becomes. Now, this doesn't mean you should start mimicking her every move like a mime in training. Instead, use your stoic powers of observation to notice her movements. Are her gestures mirroring yours? Is her energy level matching yours? The more aware you are of these subtle cues, the better equipped you'll be to read her signals and respond accordingly. Chapter 5. She finds reasons to be alone with you. This final sign is perhaps the most telling of all. When a woman goes out of her way to find reasons to be alone with you, it's a significant indicator of her interest. When a woman actively seeks out opportunities to be alone with you, it's a clear indication that she sees you as more than just a friend. She might create scenarios where it's just the two of you, away from the crowd, to foster a deeper connection. She might suggest grabbing a coffee after work, a casual yet intimate setting where you can talk freely without interruptions. Or she might ask for your help with something, a subtle way to spend more time together and show that she values your presence and assistance. Sometimes she might simply linger after everyone else has left, creating a moment for just the two of you to share. These are not random occurrences, gentlemen. These are deliberate actions, carefully planned to create opportunities for something more meaningful to develop. These are calculated moves designed to create space for something more intimate to develop. She's testing the waters, gauging your interest and seeing how you respond to her advances. She's testing the waters, seeing how you respond to her advances, and hoping that you'll take the lead. Her subtle touches, lingering glances, and the way she positions herself close to you are all signs that she's interested. And how should a stoic man respond to such an invitation? With intention and respect. Show her that you appreciate her efforts and that you're equally interested in getting to know her better. Don't shy away from the opportunity, but don't pressure her either. Balance is key. Be present, be attentive, and let the conversation flow naturally. Use this time to deepen the connection, to engage in meaningful conversation. Share your thoughts, listen to hers, and build a rapport that goes beyond the surface. Engage in meaningful conversation, Explore topics that matter to both of you, and let her see the real you. This is your chance to show her that you value her company and that you're genuinely interested in her as a person. To let her know that you value her company. A warm smile, a genuine laugh, and a shared moment can go a long way in building a strong connection. Remember, true confidence lies not in chasing, but in recognizing and honoring the opportunity that's been presented to you. Embrace the moment, be yourself, and let the relationship unfold naturally. Decoding her desires. So there you have it, gentlemen. 5 hidden signs that she's not just interested, she's ready for things to go further. Remember, confidence isn't about chasing after women. It's about recognizing the signs and having the courage to act on them. Now, if you're intrigued by the complexities of female psychology, you're going to love my next video. We're diving deep into the minds of older women, uncovering 10 psychological facts that will completely change the way you approach dating. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And as always, if you found this video helpful, share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Until next time, gentlemen.